Go on.
I'm not like gonna do something to get you
seal.
views, am I?
Well, yeah, you are.
Huh?
What we're here for.
No, that's about you. You built this huge brand for yourself. You are Charles Parsons, FA Cup influencer, Tyson Fury's best friend, Ollie McBurney's new best friend, friend to the superstars. Like you're above it. You're on another level to us now, dear boy.
Says you, the big man who's this week started off with a little PJ to Antigua, and then actually first you were up in the Alps, doing your thing, then Antigua, then Monaco. It's not a bad life.
Now Sheffield.
Yeah. How does that compare?
Then Barcelona. No, it's good. I'm waving. It's good fun. You got to enjoy life. I said to you, didn't I? Do you remember years ago? I said, take every opportunity you get. Never say no to anything. So now
but yours was like sending me on a random flight to Cuba.
Yeah, but you should do it. Go to Cuba. Go anywhere someone says get on a plane and go to this. Go. I promise you, you'll never regret it.
Well, we're being packed up now, so I'm sucking in a little bit just to make sure that.
You need to suck a bit harder. Suck in a bit harder.
Pause.
Right. Let's talk about boxing.
Let's talk about boxing. Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Well, it was a wow.
Yeah, special performance from Dalton Smith. He is a special fighter.
We go this way a little bit because right now we've got some unattended items in there.
Yeah. HOT. Dalton Smith, special fighter, and we've known that for a long time. And he showed it tonight against Zepeda, who's levels above who he's been in there with before. Certain people were nervous about this fight, but he was always confident. He knew this was the fight he wanted, and this was the fight that was going to, be his standout moment in his career. And he's got big fights to come. Just 16-0, but there's some big names out there.
I'm a little bit confused. So what's the situation? So Eddie told me in the ring just now that Ben Shalom has spoke to you directly and said that they don't want the fight, but they've not vacated. So where are you at with it all?
Yeah, he said I don't know. He's an interesting character, Ben Shalom. He does some strange things. He said that he messaged me. He said, as I told you, we don't want this fight next. That's not the fight we're going to do. So I said, no problem. No worries at all. Vacate the belt. And he hasn't vacated the belt. And I think, as Dalton said in there tonight, I think they were waiting to see and hope he lost, because then that would be a way to say, Dalton Smith's lot, and then play around on all that. He went in there, he put on that performance that they obviously didn't expect, but we knew he could bring. And now they're all going to be sitting there. He's probably got a draft email in his Outlook ready to go, vacating the belt. But do it, Ben. It's time.
What happens if they do fight? And as much as
I hope they fight.
I was going to say you need them big domestic.
Yeah, I hope they fight. Yeah, 100%. Like domestic people get excited for domestic fights. It's a bit like Campbell Hatton and Flint tonight. The build up, great fight in the ring, but also the build up as well. People can get excited for it, buy into it. We want to do that fight. And yeah, as much as he's gone, as they said in the ring, which is true, he's gone levels beyond Azim tonight in terms of the opposition. That's a great fight, and a fight we'd love to do. He wants to win the European title. He's won Commonwealth. He's won the British, WBC silver. He wants to win the European belt as well. But it's about his career trajectory, not about anyone else. So it's all we're saying is just make your mind up, and that by making your mind up, it's vacate if you don't want to fight Dalton Smith.
Just a quick run through the rest of the card.
Yeah, great win for Iris. Look. The superstar. Here he is. Look at him. Look, no cuts as well.
Of course,
yeah.
that's it.
Beautiful. Yeah, I know. You'll be out tonight. Great win from Sandy Ryan. Terry Harper. We obviously represent both Sandy and Terry Harper, but great performance from Sandy. I thought she looked really good in there. Be interesting to see where she goes from here. Some big fights to be made for her out there. Elsewhere on the card, look, Campbell Hatton suffering his first loss in his career, but showed a lot of heart and balls in there tonight because it was a tough fight. And I think he's going to come back stronger from that. He's taken a lot in his career, to get to this point, and it's been a hard journey. But I think he would have proven a lot to people tonight because he showed a lot of heart, as I say. Do you want to go or something? You look like you're in a rush.
Whoa, how can one look like they're in a rush?
No, because you were like, what do you mean, how can you were like this?
No, but I was just adjusting my positioning.
Oh, right, okay. Ishmael, great win for him as well. You know, it was obviously a bit of a frantic fight week for him, but a great win against Troy Williamson tonight. A good performance from him on the card. Nico as well. You know, I think he tough cut, but he did really well. Did really well to finish it that way. Leli, another good win for him as well, back out. And Liam Cameron on the card as well. And Conan Murray. So a good night, top to bottom.
Rattled it off like Edward.
Thank you. Not as good, not quite as good, but you know, one day I'll get there. One day I'll be able to, you know, compare myself to the great Edward Hearn.
Queensbury DAZN link up international thing. I feel like you're going to be very coy on it. I know that.
Here I come.
You can hide.
I'm gonna find you.
I zoomed really far into you.
Thanks, mate.
Can you answer my question, please?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen as much as you have. I have. Like, I've seen. Look, you know, DAZN obviously buy global content, and they're the only sort of global powerhouse in boxing. They want they want content on there every week, and it'll be a great addition. So, but I don't know. It's not one for me to talk about. I don't work for DAZN.
Do you know what great content DAZN have on their app?
Everything. Oh, Charlie Parsons.
No, well, the Stomping Ground, but
the Stamping Ground.
the Stomping Ground.
The Stamping Ground.
Powered by Wow Hydrate.
Powered by the Stamping Ground.
Powered by the Stamping Ground.
The Stamping Ground powered by Wow Hydrate. What are you doing? Very strange.
Frank Smith, thank you for speaking to us.
Charles Parsons, thank you for